You're successful. That's not the problem. The problem is that somewhere along the way, you built an identity that only functions when you're moving forward, when you're achieving, when you're progressing, when you're winning. And now momentum isn't just something you enjoy, it's something you depend on. You don't actually know who you are without it. You tell yourself you're disciplined, driven, focused. But look closer. When was the last time you truly rested? Not paused. Rested. There's a difference. Rest restores you. Pause is just the space between tasks. And most high-functioning adults don't rest. They optimize recovery so they can return to output. That's not balance. That's performance addiction dressed up as ambition. Be honest with yourself. If everything stopped tomorrow, the job, the targets, the structure, the external validation, would you feel free? Or would you feel exposed? That question is uncomfortable because it reveals something deeper. You optimized for what could be measured. Income, status, recognition, competence. Those are real achievements. They matter. But they don't automatically produce identity. They produce structure. They produce feedback. They produce proof. And proof is addictive. When your value is reinforced by output, your nervous system starts linking self-worth to performance. You don't feel secure. You feel temporarily validated. And temporary validation always expires. So you chase the next milestone, the next win, the next confirmation that you still matter. But here's the part nobody likes to admit. Achievement builds a resume. It does not build a self. A resume can expand indefinitely. A self requires stillness, reflection, contact. And if you've built your entire identity around movement, stillness feels threatening. Because in stillness there is no scoreboard, no matrix, no applause, just you. And that's where many successful people realize something destabilizing. They don't actually know themselves outside of their role. They know how to perform. They know how to execute. They know how to produce. But remove the structure, and the identity collapses into uncertainty. That quiet dissatisfaction you sometimes feel. It's not burnout. It's the gap between usefulness and aliveness. Usefulness is external. It depends on demand. Aliveness is internal. It doesn't require an audience. And if you've spent years being rewarded for usefulness, you may have unintentionally neglected aliveness. So now let's return to the uncomfortable question. If you stopped producing, not for a weekend, not for a vacation, but truly stopped, who would you be? Not the efficient version, not the impressive version, not the high-performing version. You. If that question feels destabilizing, good. Because that's not failure. That's awareness. And awareness is the first moment where performance stops being your identity and starts being a tool.